We are waiting for Nigeria Super Eagles to drop their squad for the Afcon, but we have started hearing names, confirmed names. So we are going to talk about those confirmed names and also fill in the gaps to give you our predicted final 28-man squad for the Afcon. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You are home here. I'm doing this video with Chanana
Chinedu in the building.
So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and talk about the squad. Now let's talk about the goalkeeping department. When Eric Sakushal and the NFF named the 54-man squad, we had a lot of complaints stating that the players were too many, and at the end of the day, most of these players were not going to make the squad. So definitely, players we have seen in the World Cup qualifiers definitely are going to make the squad throughout the Afcon. So I want us to start with the goalkeeping department. You would agree with me that Maduka Okoye is going to make the squad. I don't want us to waste time on that one too much. But the one that has a big question mark is Stanley Nwabali. Last time we spoke about him, he has 2 injuries, one with his hand, another one with his ankle. If he does not make the squad in time for the Afcon, who should replace him?
If he's having problem with his ankle, then his auntie should come and help him. You see, okay, we are hearing rumors, that's just by the way. We are hearing rumors about Francis Uzoho coming back into the squad. For now, you see, this is like an operation win the Afcon. So sometimes it's not about rebuilding or something. So if you have someone who can at least be a bit reliable, because based on what Francis Uzoho, even though he has not been the best, but because he has done that before, he has been in the all these things before, that is being the World Cup qualifiers on that huge pressure he has been there. So being the Afcon, I think he can handle the pressure and other things, because going to the tournament, he's not going to be the number one. It's either Maduka or Stanley Nwabali. And now that Stanley Nwabali is having a huge question mark around him, and Maduka will automatically be the number one if Uzoho will make the list. Because we all know Uzoho's participation is based on what will happen with Stanley Nwabali. So if Uzoho is there, you have Uzoho as your number 2 or number 3. I think it's far better, because when there's a need for him, he will come up inside the game without feeling too much pressure. But when you go with a newbie and he has an opportunity like this, it might be overwhelming for him because of the agenda. Nigeria is going to win the tournament. So when you have a newbie going to the, and let's say he didn't go as the number 1, Maduka gets injured and you bring a newbie, I tell you, the pressure, because he knows, look at Osimhen, other things, Indeed, other things, Lukman, they are hunting, and you go there, you'll be shaking. Because one thing, the fear of making a mistake is a big problem. You understand? Because when you fear that you don't want to do a mistake, you end up making a mistake. But when you are in with confidence, you don't care whether you make a mistake or not. But when you are in the pool and you say, hey, today shouldn't do any mistake, you understand? Before you realize, there's a mistake. You understand? That is where the confidence comes. So I think going with Uzoho, even though he's not the best, but because of circumstances and other things, I think he will be the ideal candidate to replace Stanley Nwabali.
Alright, so guys, you have heard from Chanana concerning who should replace Stanley Nwabali. We are hearing the same thing, Francis Uzoho. If you go on social media, that's what everyone is talking about. Now, this season, he has made 4 appearances, 13 crucial saves, and has kept 2 clean sheets with his club side. But then there is this big question mark. In fact, there's a doubt when it comes to Nigerians, when it comes to Francis Uzoho, because of what happened when Nigeria played against Ghana in the World Cup qualifiers 2022. A lot of people believe that what he did is not forgivable, and I believe that we should give him a second chance. I lie or no lie?
My brother, it's forgivable.
It's forgivable, it's gone.
World Cup 2002, the final. Oliver Kahn. Look at the ball. The second goal Ronaldo scored again. He pushed the ball out. Huge mistake. Scored. Ronaldo won, but he still continues. Sometimes some of these things happen.
It happens. And so, I mean, it's been a while now. It's over 5 years. So let's just forget about it. Let's just move on. You understand my point? So, guys, this is the situation on ground. The goalkeeper in line to replace Stanley Nwabali is Francis Uzoho. It's been rumored. So let us know your thoughts about it. These are 2 goalkeepers you have mentioned so far. Lastly, I think Amaso Basogi.
Since things like this happen there, he will surely make the list because of his experience and other things. And he's been
always makes the squad
for a long time. So when the opportunity comes for him to deputize, I'm sure he's going to grab it with both hands.
So guys, these are the goalkeepers we believe are going to make the final 28-man squad. Let us know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move on and talk about defenders. We are hearing rumors, another rumor again. The rumors you are hearing is that some of the names you have seen in the 54-man squad, some players are not going to make it. Now, we know confirmed names are in there. Now, the confirmed names, let me just go through it very, very quickly. Zaid Sanusi, definitely going to make it. Semi Ajayi, going to make it. Bright Osayi Samuel. Even him, I have an asterisk to his name, but I believe he's still going to make it. Bruno Onyemechi, going to make it. Chidiozie Awanziem, he's going to make it. I think I like what he did the last time he came. He's going to make it. Calvin Bassi, he's also going to make it. Ugo Ubo, asterisk to his name. Ryan Olebiosu, he's the new player. Blackburn Rovers, and I believe he was brought into the squad to replace Ola Aina. So these are the words I'm hearing on the streets, that this player is going to make the squad for sure, because it's a right back. Though Bright Osayi Samuel is in the team, he's still going to make the squad.
Going with another right back could be a wise decision.
But players we know are not going to make it. Felix Agu, injury, he's not going to come. William Trostekon, he told the whole world
he has retired.
Thank you. Then we also have Ola Aina, who is injured. Benjamin Fredericks, we already know, cancelled. He's not even part of the final 54-man squad. So guys, these are the defenders. I think
Ugo, I think he's going to make it.
I have an asterisk to it. You know the reason why? It's not like because he's not doing well with club side. I mean, he just returned from injury. I don't have a problem with that. The time he had, he made his debut under Eric Sapichel. That small period, though, he has not really impressed me. I
know he has not really impressed, but sometimes you can't judge a player based on that small period. You see, some people take time to pick. Others,
they pick immediately.
You bring them in. Every coach knows that. So if you're a coach and you want to judge a player by that small time, then you are not professional enough. They don't know their job.
No, sometimes players are also being judged.
I'm just trying to say that if you want to judge a player solely based on that, they are not professional enough. Because Cristiano Ronaldo and those who we saw Manchester when he came, people were saying they should sell him, and but they gave him time to perform.
I get your point, but you know, sometimes national team, the honest truth, you don't have time.
I know you don't have time, but you see the situation at hand now. This player, it will shock you that he will come to the tournament, and because he has the opportunity, he will grab it with both hands and becomes the number one.
Yeah, I mean, we have players
who have the potential.
Tournament players. I'm not disputing that fact.
The fact is, he has the potential to be a good defender, because he's playing regularly and even just coming back from injury, already taking his position. That tells you that he has the potential. So sometimes the coach just has to be patient with him. Since you know that he has the potential, you just have sometimes it's about good pairing. Now, football have taught us that defend is not about only knowing how to defend. You have to be smart, and pairing counts, and how you defend as a team also counts. So with all those things in place, if Eric Sapichel believes that he can do well, and I'm sure that he can do well for the national team, but based on what you said there, you are totally right. Because of one or two things, he hasn't performed well. But now they are short of defenders. Let's be frank. Fredericks, who is our number one, is injured now. Trostekon, retired, you understand? So with someone like this who used to come into the squad and other things, this might be an opportunity for him to finally grab the chance, because if he comes to the Afcon and he performs poorly there, then I'll not come and sit here and defend him anymore, because the Afcon is agenda to win. So he won't take any excuses. So maybe what he has done, okay, we pardon him, but it's an opportunity for him to redeem himself and show us that he can be a force going forward.
Alright, so guys, you have heard from Chanana concerning Ugo making the squad. I just believe an asterisk to his name, because first impressions do matter. It's just the truth. It's just like let's talk about Ghana. There's this Mansford Konisdorfer. It's the honest truth. It's not like he's a bad player, but you give you one chance, two chances, it does not matter. 20, 30 minutes, just proof. Once you cannot prove, however, national team, there's no time to waste. But me, I agree with you. Some players are made for tournaments. Sometimes when they come like this, they actually put in their best. So let's see what happens. Eric Sapichel, you have the power in your hands to make all these decisions. We are just predicting. So guys, this is it with the defenders. Now, let's move on and talk about midfielders. With midfielders, I think we might get almost all right, because of the number of midfielders that were called in the initial 54-man squad. Now, let me just go through it and let's see which ones we agree with. Wilfred Ndidi, you and I would agree that he will make the squad.
He's injured.
He's injured, yeah. Frank Onyeka, he's going to make the squad, even though he does not play for Brentford
that much. But
he's going to make the squad.
It's a national.
Al Hassan Yusuf.
I think there will be an asterisk.
I think there will be an asterisk.
Yes.
There is certainty 50-50 he makes the squad.
Yeah.
So let's see. Alex Iwobi, he makes the squad.
Yeah, he's the one who said they are going to win it too.
Yeah, so he's
going to make the squad and prove that.
Yeah. Then we have Dele Bashiru, Fisayo Dele Bashiru.
He will make the squad.
He's going to make
As
the
he's
squad.
back from injury, there is making the squad.
Rafael Onyedika.
It has
It's
been
confirmed by Club Brugge that he's making the squad. So that's for that one. That they sealed. That one has been confirmed. Christian Tuspucci, another asterisk for me.
But I think
He could make
the squad.
Yeah, I
If
think so.
he gets another opportunity
Good
to play
performance for Crystal Palace
because
over the weekend.
he has
Yeah.
played twice. Then against Fulham he played. So we are hoping the next game against Man City, a huge game. He just has to prove something.
Something small.
Then
Yeah.
back,
That's
make the squad. Or because for me, I want him to make the squad because he's a utility player. Not full to the back line. He can play everywhere. So with him, I think making the squad will be a good fit for him.
Yeah, you know, Eric Sakushal brought him in. I think the first time I remember him playing for Nigeria, Unity Cup game.
Yeah.
The one they played Ghana, Trinidad and Tobago. He came in and I think he played their second game.
Yeah.
Oof, he was so good. Me, I'm not going to lie.
That guy is good though. He's good.
He was good in that game. So for me, if he makes the squad, fine. But I'm going to put an asterisk.
Yeah.
Just due to what is happening at club level. Ebenezer Akin Samiru confirmed.
Confirm, yeah.
He's going to make the squad.
Pizza.
He just returned from injury.
Pizza and Beggar have confirmed.
Just returned from injury, played for Pisa against Parma, solid player. I'm just happy it's confirmed. The rest of the players,
the one singing his name before even you got the call up, so that's why you are happy.
so the rest of the players, I'm not too sure. There are a lot of players here. Peter Agba, Tom Dele Bashiru,
the junior brother.
There are other names here, but I believe that Eric Sakushal is not just going to bring in a new player unless there's an injury. Yeah. So we are going to stick with the old guys in the midfield. That's why I said it's pretty easy to determine who makes the midfield.
Yeah.
If they are not injured, everyone makes it. They're all going to come in. So for me, these are the players. Do you think any other player comes in?
This one, yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. All right. So let's move on to the big one.
Yeah.
Forwards.
Forwards.
That is where the whole problem is. Eric Sakushal called 23.
Forward.
23 forwards.
He called an Afcon forward, Afcon squad.
Indirectly, he called a first 11 and the bench. Like, that's crazy.
23 players, 11 players, 12.
That's a lot of players for forwards. So, guys, we are going to go through it. We are going to talk about players that are going to make the final 28. Now, let's go through it. Ademola Lookman. Makes the squad. Today he's playing against
Chelsea. So we are hoping that he gives a good
performance.
He's losing though. Today they will lose. I see one of the teams I hate is Chelsea, but I don't see them losing that game.
Chelsea will not lose.
You just want Ademola Lookman
to perform well.
Like,
that's all.
You see what? Let me say this 10 seconds. I'm a Barcelona fan, but my favorite footballer is Cristiano Ronaldo. You consider it somehow
serious and normal.
Anytime they are playing, I just want Ronaldo to score and Real Madrid to lose. That's all. You understand? Ronaldo scores and Barca wins. That's all.
So, guys, that is it with Ademola Lookman. He's going to be in action today. Definitely after the game, we'll talk about his performance. Victor Osimhen makes the squad.
Killer Bobo.
Yes. Tolu Arokudare.
No, I don't see him making the squad.
Asterix,
big. Hey, that people. Then sound
yesterday.
My United shoot them 4-1. Hey, United, hey, come and see Amorim ball. Amorim.
Nah, yesterday was Wolves dying some.
But you see, funny enough. Let's bring this in small. Funny enough, Manchester can win the Premier League.
Hey.
No, not based on points. It's just 8 points between Manchester and Arsenal. Now I'm just saying that based on United, things that are not far gone.
United fans just need to tell you the truth. You are not consistent.
No, the thing is, I know. I'm just trying to make based on what is happening. You can't rule Manchester out. It's just that
I'm ruling them out.
But what I'm trying to say, I'm saying this based on points and not based on consistency or anything.
Points gap.
Yeah, points gap.
8 points, fine.
That's what I'm just saying. That based, even though people will think that
they're not supposed to even have 8 points, they're supposed to close the gap.
That's why I'm saying that. Yeah, look at the game against Brentford, against West Ham.
I'm very tired
that
of
Brentford game. If opponent scored a penalty, Manchester would never have lost the game. Bruno Fernandes and against West Ham, allowing them to.
I don't.
Then I'm saying that based on what is happening, people would think Manchester are bad, but check the points.
Oh no, we are doing pretty good.
Pretty good. So let's just hope that Amorim just need about 2-3 transfer windows. Then he will make this team a very formidable. Even though they are not winning the league outright, but they will compete and compete well.
Amen.
It's not about amen.
If you are United fan,
football is not about amen. It's just being practical. The guy is being practical. He's doing things well.
So guys, so far we have mentioned 3 players for forward. Ademola Lookman, who's going to make the squad. Victor Osimhen going to make the squad. Tolu Arokudari, big.
I don't see him making it. I don't see him making it.
Samuel Chukwueze, he makes it.
Chukwueze, darling. Yeah. Darling Chukwueze.
Moses Simon, he makes the squad.
He makes the last dance.
Yeah. Akwa Adams, I think he makes the squad.
No, he will make it because he's one of the able forwards. Yeah. If Osimhen is not there,
his partnership with Osimhen
is very good. If Osimhen is playing, he knows how to complement him well. So I think he will make the squad.
Chidera Ejuki,
he's making the squad because he's one of the good players. You have to have them on the bench and come in and change things for you a bit.
Olankule Oleshegun, I think I'm going to put an asterisk. He's not a bad player. I think he has not played badly for Nigeria, but normally comes off the bench. He can be a squad player, so 50-50 he makes the squad. Sadiq Umar, what are you doing? He's not going to make the squad. I'm sorry. Kelechi Iheanacho,
no, he's not making the squad.
I don't think he's also going to make the squad. Taiwo Awuni.
He's not. They don't know even where he is.
No. He's not
for some time.
No. Victor Boniface. It's been confirmed. He's not making the squad. I'm sorry. So for those who want information concerning that, Victor Boniface is not making.
It's confirmed. Confirmed.
Paul Unuachu
is making the squad.
I think he makes the squad. You know the funny thing. I see Nigerians calling out his name that this time around he needs to be in the squad.
No, and he needs to. It's not that we are backing and you get opportunity and go fall our hand.
Yeah.
Because Oopsie have been ranting for him for a long time now. So if he goes there and go and fall my hand, make their hand.
We have Terry Murphy. I don't think he makes the squad.
No, I don't think
Oji Sinis. They are performing so well.
I thought they would lose again. You see, they scored the first goal and they
Oji Sinis, I'm not going to lie. They are performing poor.
These supporters went and beat our player.
No.
We are joking.
And we are hearing that he wants to live in Germany.
He should live.
Terry Murphy wants to live in Germany.
That's absolute nonsense behavior from the supporters.
Nathan Teller.
He will make the squad based on his utility. He can play as a midfield and play as a striker. Because of that, I see him making the squad. Because we all know mostly they love using him as a midfielder, so he will make the squad.
Cyril Desses.
I don't see him.
I think I'll put an asterisk to
this is why I'm saying that he came back from injury, but he's hardly playing even for Panathinaikos.
Yeah, I know.
I've checked their games.
You know the funny thing. After that Unity Cup game, I think. Let me just put it. I stand to be corrected. I think Nigerians have soft spots because his performance on that day was crazy. And since then,
the truth of the matter is that guy is good.
He's good.
When he gets the opportunity, he will score. But the thing is, you see, sometimes circumstances and other things. You see, he went to Panathinaikos, he didn't get things running, and he got injured, and he's now coming back from injury. So I'm sure that there's a different coach, Rafael Benitez. So he has to prove to the coach, not the old coach who brought him in. Yep. So all these things are playing against him. That is why he hasn't gotten the chance to play enough yet. That's why I'm not seeing, because right now Nigeria has paused for choices. So when it comes to strikers, that is why. So if you are off color a bit, then you are off.
But you know, sometimes coaches just pick players just because they have confidence in them, and he could be one of those kind of players.
The player that you realize the coach does that to is Arokudari.
Yeah,
that is the coach's player.
That one.
Yeah, you see, it's Arokudari. That's why. So
Arokudari plays well like he cannot run. Like
the guy is heavy. Look at him.
He plays like he cannot run. But guys, these are players I feel are going to make. But there's one player I believe, if there's an opportunity, can sneak in and make the squad. Rafiu Durusimi.
No, that guy is good. You see that?
Like I just hope
he just profile.
Yeah, profile.
The same profile as Paul Unuachu and those. So picking him will be extremely difficult.
If there's an opportunity, he kind of makes the squad for me. Good numbers for Victoria players. Playing in Europe, like Charlie,
he's scoring
too.
That guy should have been Ghanaian.
Yeah, I mean,
so that he can.
Oh yeah. We have Ghana and Canada. We have a number 9 problem.
We don't have the truth. We don't have a number 9.
That's
you understand? Since Asamajan left, we have been struggling for number 9. So you have loved. Hey, if you I could get with him, man. Hey, now.
No one is stopping us.
And
England will beg us.
Hey, that guy.
So guys,
you are blessed.
So guys, there are other players, but I think the rest of the players are not making.
They are just there for show.
Yeah, there are a lot of players. I don't think they're making the squad. I don't want to just go through it too much. So these are for us our confirmed players and also predicted ones. The confirmed one, we are getting them from their club side. The predicted ones are the ones we always sometimes put asterisks to their names, and some we are sure they are going to make the squad because they are part of the core team. Yeah, so guys, this is our predicted 28-man squad for Nigeria. If you think there's another player out there that we have not even mentioned and it's part of the 54-man squad, let us know. Let us know down below in the comments. So please, let us know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. This is where we are going to end it. My name is Adam. You can call me Obuka. I did this video with Chanana
Chinedu in the building.
So guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back here with reaction after the UCL game. Galatasaray versus Monaco. Atalanta versus Chelsea, right?
Chelsea, yeah.
See you in the next one. Yeah. We'll go back.